Hi Cancer, thank you for joining me. We're going to take a look at the remainder of July for you. So it's a general reading, it will not resonate for everyone, so please do take the bits that fit and leave the rest, and cross watchers bear in mind that roles can be reversed. So I'll draw a few cards, I will clarify them, and we'll finish the read with an oracle card for some advice. Two of Pentacles, kicking us off. What have we got here? The Moon and the Emperor. The Hanged Man as the overall energy for the reading. Okay, yeah, there's not a great deal of movement going on in a situation, or maybe just in general. I don't know, I feel like I'm almost too worried to take a step forward in case something goes wrong. We can feel quite stuck in the Hangman energy. It's almost about sacrificing as well. Are we having to sacrifice something for other people, which means our life has come to a bit of a standstill? I'm going to go in and clarify. I kind of want to say with the Moon energy there, all is not what it seems. There's a situation and it's not. I don't know if you're creating certain scenarios in your mind about something, and I just feel like you're on the wrong path. But let's go in and take a look. Standing out with Two of Pentacles, we've got two there. Judgment reversed and the Three of Swords. Okay. You might be dealing with a situation and you're just not sure which way to go with it. How do we manage this situation? I feel like somebody has hurt your feelings, you know, to quite a deep, you know, not a deep degree. What kind of explanation is that? They've hurt you deeply. And I feel like this person is refusing to take any responsibility for their actions, for their behaviour. And do you know when somebody does something and you call them out on it and they just do not understand it, and you can't work out why don't you understand the severity of what you've done or how that's impacted me? This person seems absolutely oblivious. So I don't know who they are, but they are absolutely not going to take any responsibility or accountability for what they've done. And I feel in some ways like you're just left with that pain and confusion. It doesn't feel nice, so I don't know who that is or what they've done. Let's look at the Moon. Okay, Six of Wands. So regardless, you are going to come out of a situation in July, one that seems uncertain, one that you're not sure which way it's going to go, almost as the victor. There is this person though, because what I feel like is, I don't often get it with the Six of Wands, but with this time I am, and it's a case of the green-eyed monster. It's like somebody is not fully behind you, someone is not fully supporting you. It's like they'd almost rather see you fall flat on your face than be successful. I don't like this energy whatsoever. This person is not a nice person at all. Let me look at the Emperor. Oh, I wanted another one. Okay, so in other news, we have the Emperor, and clarified by the Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands. So, for anybody looking for love, there is an open door there. Get ready to step through it if that's what you want. So yeah, a new love or a new beginning in love. And this is just, I want to say, this is an easy relationship to be in. What do I mean by that? You know, at the start of most relationships, it's good, it flows well, But sometimes we see red flags, sometimes we think, oh, can I, I'm not really sure what they mean when they say that, or, are we really compatible? This just feels quite easy. What you might find is that somebody comes in to kind of tell you how they feel. Something here I think about with the Emperor's just giving me a strength and a confidence of just coming forward and saying, pardon the pun, but like putting their cards on the table. This is what I want, this is what I hope for. They're a really confident person and really quite composed. I like it. Let me look at the Hanged Man then. 7 of Swords. The Fool. Okay. We are a bit stuck at the minute, and I'm coming back to this situation where we're not sure how to deal with it, and maybe as a result of somebody's manipulation or deception. It's just that energy is really, really not nice. It's giving me narcissistic vibes, to be honest, and I don't like to use that word. It makes me want to shake this person. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Wake up and see what you're doing. So maybe this is something you do care a lot about and you're trying to get a particular message through to them to help them in life, but it's just not happening. It's not happening at all. And I kind of feel for you, you need to see the reality of the situation, and this is when you're going to become unstuck and move forward. And when we spoke about you'll just be victorious because you're like, you know what, I'm not going to stoop to your level. I'm not going to allow that behaviour to impact my life and emotions the way it has done. Maybe that's why, you will kind of come out on top. Sometimes we need to stop feeding energy like that. Don't let them see that they've upset us. Just don't give to it. Hopefully they'll get bored and stop, I'm not saying that is something that's easy to detach from, but I feel like for your own good, you kind of need to find a way to even look at it differently. The Hanged Man is very much about perspective, so maybe we just have to, sometimes it's acceptance, isn't it? We often have people in our lives that we don't understand them, but we love them either because they're family or we love them regardless, warts and all, but we have to get to a point where their behaviour doesn't upset us because we just kind of accept that of them. That is the way that they are and I can't change that. And then sometimes our emotions towards what they say or do, can be different, can be managed a lot easier. So maybe there's something like that. When a person maybe they think it's their sense of humour, but they can be quite offensive with it. And, some people might be quite sensitive to that, and you might have been once upon a time, but you kind of just toughen up to it. You know that they don't really mean it, and you can just kind of let it go over your head. Maybe it's that kind of approach with this person, I'm not really sure. Or you could just mute them. So, spirit message from the Daily Guidance Oracle deck. We have choices. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. Okay.